All right, and I really wish I had more information than what I've got, but I mean, you all know the background. Uh, so MGA is trying to provide a way to record and archive local technical meeting presentations to provide membership value. Camtasia Relay is the tool. It's it might scratch the easy to use, but it allows you to record your computer screen along with your voice narration. Once you do it, then the files get uploaded to IEEE specific site, and after they're processed there, then they get saved to a repository on screencast.com. You can go to the Relay page and find out the link to where it's located on screencast.com, and then you basically take that URL and link to it from your section or chapter webpage. And IEEE's purchased Relay licenses. There's instructions in a presentation I've got on slide 4 to install it on your own personal computers to record presentations. So basically with that, then you can do the same thing I've been doing today.
So you mentioned that Camtasia might or might not be the long-term solution, or is that something different?
I think Camtasia is the current solution. It's just the like whose Camtasia license it is, and I think that's more what the question at the moment.
Okay.
And now with streaming, right now we are not able to do a live streaming, right? It has to be recorded and then
Right. This is not an attempt at live. That's a different matter.
tool.
Different. The live like so the web virtual conference is different. That there is interest in developing that and talk about that. And when I ask, okay, well, what's the example of using it successfully? They say Rising Star. Like, no, but that wasn't live.
no, actually it was live.
Okay.
It was live. The problem with that is everyone want to see the live stream has to be need to have a login name and password from Elizabeth, whatever company you're working for.
Okay.
So in other words, it's not something that we could get access actually ourselves. We need to pass that information, their email.
Oh no, but see, yeah. So, but that issue, that's part of what I'm talking about. Like there is, so that was like that person was through something else, and
Right.
So anyway, at the region level, it's beyond my knowledge to give you direct, competent, detailed answers. But there are people working on this,
Okay.
particularly Tom and Joel from San Diego.
Okay.
XUA.
Okay, I know. The one that works for.
Yes.
So I think you all saw John Walls' demo at San Diego. Basically, he said to install, and it's Camtasia Relay, which is actually different from the Camtasia Studio tool. So two very different tools, but basically said, okay, download it from this location. Once you do that, then he provided for which I assumed at the time was just for the demo, the credentials to use it. I sent him a couple emails asking him, so are we going to get our own section credentials or individual credentials?
So that's a very good question.
Yeah.
I don't have a good answer for you. I've been on calls where they're talking about this is, they're very mad at somebody that had promised to take care of all this, and so we're going to Plan B so that we get something that's really working. And Shun has agreed to head up Plan B, and so I'm going to just say Junluo, xun.luo @IEEE.org, and you can just write to me, and I will forward it. And so I will try to be more helpful than I'm being right this minute. Are we recording my lack of helpfulness?
I can discard this at the end.
Speaking of things, are you going to talk about the mics that you're actually using as well?
Yeah, I can talk a lot about the mic we're using. This is wonderful Jabra Puck that we use at HP all the time. So we just borrowed one from work, and it's great for a conference room environment. It's got great pickup and low noise.
Noise cancellation for a noisy room.
So what did they have you buy?
They had us buy these lovely professional mic sets, and they subsidized the cost, so they were selling them to the section. I have no idea.
I'm looking it up right now.
Who's it made by?
This is
So-
Jabra.
So
Jabra. Jabra.
Jabra.
So I went to use this morning. It's got a standard tip interface, tip plug. Unfortunately, some of the newer laptops don't have tip interfaces. They expect you to have a USB-based
Oh, okay.
headphone or mic.
So my experience with Shun is that he is enormously responsible. And so he's vice chair of Southwest area and Qualcomm guy. And so just right away, I'm vouching for him that he wants to help you, and he's very responsive.
So I've got a USB to tip adapter at home. So it's like, if I had realized it, I would have brought that along with me. But it was like, I figured I had everything I needed in the box.
I think that's reasonable, and that's a reasonable issue to come up.
Yep.
And
Well, the thing that I like about this, the tool, now is yours,
Yeah.
is it a USB?
Yeah, this one is just pure USB.
Your USB,
And it's actually a true speakerphone, but we're just using it as like a microphone at this point.
and you're plugging it into your PC.
Yep.
And you're using it as a microphone, into the microphone jack or USB jack?
No,
Into the USB jack.
But then
And
it's
so you have to have a piece of hardware on it or software to make it where it works.
no,
It just automatically installs the driver.
Yeah, the driver's automatically
Yeah.
installed.
and what is the name of it?
Is it
Jabra?
Jabra.
And that's to hit it's a speaker,
It's a mic.
Yeah, it's a mic, but it's really a speaker.
Well, mic and a speaker.
because it goes both ways.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
that was the issue we had at the meeting with Ron telecommuting in, is that he had to have a cell phone there to hear the cell phone, but that would be great.
Yeah, this works
Now,
out for.
you're saying that it can be used as a speakerphone. Do you actually plug it into an analog line or do you?
No. So we use it at work on the speakerphone.
So you can use Skype or Link.
Or OC.
Okay, so you're using your laptop to
Yes.
be able to give you
Yeah.
a Skype
Yeah.
or link.
Yeah, so we're using a
You have
laptop.
a reliable wireless.
Yeah, you
Yes.
have to have a reliable internet connection with low
But
latency.
gee, I was doing video conferences yesterday from Boise State using the Bronco Guest network. So, I mean, probably if you're at a hotel that has cheap
Yeah, 'cause
Wi-Fi
try-
service,
try
it's
to
not
make
going to
it
work.
upgrade.
But
Yeah.
most college campuses have a decent enough guest network that.
Our
You can use it.
library.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in the if you're at the Salt Lake City Public Library, you may not have good enough connection.
It's hosted by X Mission. We ought to tell X Mission they suck just to be able to tell.
Maybe get someone
Yeah.
to go give us a share.
Yeah. We do
That's
that.
pretty reliable.
And this was all from John's presentation as well. Just highlighted the things that you do different for if you're going to be using this at a meeting. You want to make sure that the lecturer is willing to release their IP, sign a release form, and then of course you want to make sure everything's loaded on your presentation laptop. You can actually put the Camtasia software onto a thumb drive and just load it as not as a live. Let's see what's the
Oh, do just run it directly from the thumb drive.
yeah. So you don't actually have to install it on the laptop. And then you've seen what I've been doing today with the post editing, which you're pretty limited. All you can do is trim the dead zones off the beginning and the end. And then here's a pointer to John's slides.
Have you guys tried using WebEx as a meeting tool? WebEx?
WebEx? Yeah, I've used WebEx. We also have an HP specific tool that we use as well.
I haven't seen it recorded in the IEEE meeting, so WebEx is the region tool, and supposedly somebody will set you up, and there was some meeting I was on where it was used, nobody was recording, had it used for recording for NSF, and they keep having problems using it. The society side, I found that each society has its own system as well, and so ASS uses GoToMeeting. And that worked great, but my husband's like, oh, everybody